Any ideas on the niche? Do you need our help on niche selection, ideation, etc., etc.?
I've gone through the videos. What I want to have is sort of like the code for the head start document, so I can read through a little bit more. But I'm not too. I haven't really set in stone anything yet. Just trying to learn from everything.
Right. Okay. So, what's the experience like? Have you gone like grand channels before and stuff?
Yeah. So with me, I've sort of worked years ago. I worked for someone who did YouTube automation, so I learned a little bit from that. I tried it myself, but it didn't really work out the way I wanted it to do. So I left it for my full-time job, and then but now I'm coming back to it, and hopefully it works.
If you can get next level, that will solve all the niche problems that you have. If you can't get it, obviously we'll still help you with like list of niches to choose from, etc. But the idea is something called competition research. So whatever niche you think you have that's decent, you still need to try to find small channels trying to do the exact same thing you're thinking of doing and trying to see how they're performing or not. That one tip right there is gonna like save you a lot of time, because usually when you find a niche you think is really good, it's usually just shiny object. And when you do competition research, you feel like you start understand this niche is actually already saturated. So niche selection, really important. I don't know if you have channel recipe. So with your access to this, you also get access to channel recipe, which you do have some niche research tools in there. So we're gonna help you like kind of nail down the niche selection. Do you want to hire editors? Or do you want to make the videos yourself? What are you thinking?
I think at this point I can do the videos myself. I do have some experience with editing, so that's okay with me.
Yeah, that's fine. If you needed to hire, that's also good too, because we have a place that we hire really good talent for cheap. That's also something you can keep in mind. What I want to understand is what tool are you using to have like a look at niches right now? If you were to find a niche you want to enter, like how are you doing it? Like it's like the most important part of the process.
Yeah, so what I try to do is I have a different account that I use to just try to do the research as well. I try to pick a niche, maybe either just thinking of a niche, or I use like AI to give me ideas of where to start, and then I take a look at channels. But I don't really have a specific process. It's really just exploring and taking a look around. But yeah, and using vidIQ to see like I think with the stats for the recently with what I watch, like looking at the outliers and all of that. So that's something I've been doing.
Okay. Do they have like a specific niche research place? I don't think so, right? Like
no.
You need to get one. I don't know which one you want to get. For example, with channel recipe, we do give you like a discount, not a discount, but like your first 3 months like free, because you have access to head start channels. We do have a niche finder, but our database is not the biggest yet, so like it's not that big yet. We're still populating the database, but you need to get one. Whether it's next level that you're gonna get, because the idea is that you need to have a list of really good niches, like a huge database of good niches, and now you have so much opportunities that you're just filtering through and like removing a bunch of red flags. So you're never making decisions like based off scarcity. That's the one thing you absolutely need. If you can get next level, absolutely recommend it, at least for the meantime as we populate this. I've never tried vidIQ niche thing before. Yeah, I don't think it's like a database. I think it's like niche validation. I wouldn't really trust this to do niche validation for me. When you find a niche, for example, which we're gonna do, just let me know when you're ready, or like you can just chat with us back and forth and we'll walk you through this. But if you were to, okay, let me enter a niche that will actually start, I can start competing and like getting some money and not have to spend months and months, you need to like look at the competition research and see if most of the times the niches you think are good are just already saturating, right? For example, if you find a niche from a YouTube video, like I've been seeing this kind of like one person business, any niche that's exposed in these channels is done for. Like it's done, because like the people watching these videos are very competitive. They want to hop on the next opportunity. So if it's exposed here, it's bad for 2 reasons. One, so many people are going to be doing it now. And secondly, they're going to be all doing the exact strategy in this video. So if you had wanted to execute the exact strategy in this video, you're already failing, right? So that's why I kind of like whatever niche you get, don't get it from this video. Don't even get it from my videos, the videos we make. You know, you need to have a place where not many people are getting niches from, or like you can just have this big list, and you can do the whole, you can do the, what's it called? You can do the disqualification yourself, and this is how we qualify or disqualify niches. So you take a niche, you use the next level extension. It has this similar channels feature. So similar channels, it gives you a list of like channels doing the exact same thing. Like I'm talking small channels starting right now. You can just look at their results. Right? If their results are decent and you've seen them started and doing some results, that's a green flag. That literally tells you when you start, you're gonna have similar results as them. It's pretty easy to do with next level, but we'll help you nail down the niche. Another thing we'll help you do as well is the video ideas. So for video ideas, what we do is, I like that you already use vidIQ, it's pretty good. I haven't used it in a while, but if it can give you like a list of outliers in your niche or similar to your niche, that's also really, really good. We help you with video ideas, and let me actually show you the process that we go ahead and do. So 1 of 10, this is, I know I said next level is the only really good tool, but the tool I use is next level and like 1 of 10. So with 1 of 10, you can find outliers about anything. You can go to like last 6 months, for example. And the way YouTube works, it's pretty predictable. So even on our channels, what we do is just like, you look at a bunch of outliers that's proven to work out. Look at like 4.6x, you know, etc., etc. Let's say I wanted to make this idea. Okay, let's find some huge outlier like 2.8x. Okay, let's say this one, for example. A lot of views for a very small account. Like, it used to get 16 views on average. It got 74k views here apparently. So the thing this helps you do is you can generate idea based on that outlier, and we can choose our channel here. So as you can see, this channel is the one you probably discovered us from. So so this is how I like find ideas for him to like make, etc. So this is what ensures that this is what we do for you, and we give you ideas for like the next 30 days, example, something like that. So you, once you choose a niche, as you can see, it's just adapted from this. Can I build a Faceless YouTube channel in 2 hours? These are solid ideas that would pop off, right? And you just have a list of all these ideas that are proven on data what would actually go viral, right? The whole idea of, oh, I want to copy a channel, I'm going to copy the channel link, and I'm going to go ahead and get the transcript from Claude. I'm going to go to Claude, and I'm just going to tell Claude to give me video ideas. That doesn't work very well because Claude doesn't know what works on YouTube. That's why data, everything we're doing is with data. The video ideas, data, pure data, niche research, pure data. Claude is not trained on YouTube data very much. So yeah, we'll help you with video ideas and stuff like that. Very important. If you can get this, if you don't want to invest that much into tools now, that's also understandable, but you need to get like a niche finder thing, and we'll help you with the research. Another thing that's I think is key, I know you did say you can make the videos yourself, which is good, but to run it like a business, if you can get cheap talent that can make the videos and make the same quality video every single day, that's perfect, right? Because you know you can look at it as a business, you can make changes, you can train them, etc., etc., and you now have a system in place. If you have the big three, if you have the niche done, if you have the idea selected, if you have the channel trust card in place, if you now have the what's the other one, team. So you don't need a full team, you just need someone that can edit the videos. For example, like if you have all these things in place, all pointed in the right direction, like this is the fastest way to do it, right? I know you can do, and you said you can edit the videos, but then you have to do quality control, of course. So when you edit your videos, and you gotta make sure it's good. You know, make sure it's solid. What else? And stuff like that. So yeah, if you can produce good quality consistently, perfect. Script writing, we're also gonna have a look at that. But I think Claude does scripting really well. But like these are the big four. You're gonna have the channel handled really soon. But yeah, that's the head start. That's what we'll help you do, and we'll help you come up with the video ideas. Boom. You guys got any questions? I'm gonna get to you. I just wanna kind of lay out the whole thing so y'all understand how it works.
Hey, I think to me that was pretty helpful. I think I can get. I'm going to try to create an account with 1 of 10. I think that's a good way to start with looking at outliers. But what do you suggest? Like, how do I start in terms of like when I use 1 of 10? Where do I get the idea of like what to search for, or is that just like looking around with search results?
Right. So yeah, 1 of 10 is really useful. When you've chosen your niche, so you can link the channel here. So what 1 of 10 lets you do, I don't want to review like all the channels we have saved and stuff like that. But what it helps you do is you can, let's say you found a niche you wanted to enter, right? Let's say you wanted to enter the flipping, I don't know, whatever niche you find here. Let's say this niche. Let's say this is the strategy you think you're going to be doing, and you've done the competition research and it's fine and all that. You get to copy the channel URL and go over and like save it here in 1 of 10. You can save that, or you can save your own channel. But the reason we're going to save the competitor channel is because you don't have videos posted yet. So 1 of 10 doesn't have any data on you. So we're going to place a competition channel in there. And now we have a bunch of options that we can use, right? So we can use idea generator here. And it's going to, on its own, like do some research in terms of outliers, etc. But on all the strategies we follow, we still want a bit of a human touch in everything that we do. But this is a good start. I can say generate me new ideas, and it does look at the data, like outlier data, and like come up with some video ideas that you can do based on what's performing, and it works in any niche. But what I do myself, because I have some experience on YouTube, and what you can also start training yourself to do is, so it's really helpful because like you can, for example, you can go here, you can sort by popular of the channel's video, right? And you can like maybe copy the title and come back to 1 of 10, for example, and like try to search something like this, or maybe something related to Claude Code, but we can search the full idea to try to find outlines related to it. So last 6 months, okay, boom, we searched it, we found some pretty good outlines here. So we got this guy, 20k views out of 1.5k views stuff here. It's pretty good. So let's say this is an outlier you just found. You can generate the idea, right? Based on a similar outlier from a related niche. You can generate that idea and apply it for this channel, right? And it already has the audience characteristics, what they would like to see. And now you're taking their most viral video, using that data and combining it with another data in the market, right? That's already popped off, right? And you're kind of mixing these things together and using it to like generate video ideas that would work for your audience, right? So this is one way, and it just look at this much data that you have based on your competition, right? Like you will never run out of video ideas that could perform, because you can see all the ones that are performing right now. Like this guy's been popping off in the Faceless space. If I want an idea for my channel, I could just generate an idea, and like it would use this and my channel data and outlier data, etc., and give me some video ideas.
I send my channel link in the chat.
Gotcha. So, you know, it gives you some video ideas, you can just save it, right? And like this is the process we kind of do for you, and like with the experience we have, we give you video ideas for like 30 days, so you know what to make for 30 days. But there's a lot you can play with. Play around with, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome, bro. Okay, TikTok blogger. How did ancient humans live without blah blah blah? Did prehistoric humans feel jealousy, the science? I've already talked about this niche before. So unfortunately, like I was saying earlier, right, about niches, about how whenever a niche just gets exposed on like in one of those like big YouTube videos, that it literally saturates. Unfortunately, like that's just the nature of the game. Even we've made the video, you know, it sucks, right? Because like, for example, this guy made the video 1 month ago when the niche was popping off, when this niche was first popping off for this guy. Everyone, you know, posted videos. How to enter this niche, this is strategy, you know, and like everyone just flooded the whole thing. And this is not me trying to tell you, oh, it's saturated. No, if you just do a simple answer for research, which is why we need that next level extension. If you try to do something like how did his.
So brother, is the niche is saturated? Should I change it?
Yes, I'll get to that in a second. I just want to make this clear. So let's sort by this week. If you try to search how did prehistoric humans do this, you start to find a lot of those slob channels kind of failing. We have a really good ally here. I'll get to that in a second. But you have so many people like you now. Like, if I was entering a niche and I'm seeing this much red flags, I wouldn't do the niche. So I'm always trying to convince myself to not do a niche, right? So, you know, you're seeing, because it's always about very current data. Video that went viral a month ago, it doesn't really matter. What matters is what's working this week. So if we were to do competition research, we'll see where's the views here. 20k views off of 11k channel, it's all right. 59k views, only got 5k. Like, you know, like the audience fatigue is already happening here. We're still having some good ideas though. It's outliers for some channels. That's pretty solid, but the red flags kind of just outweigh it a lot. As you can see, even these guys, they're just doing a pure volume game with like 3 videos a day. Randomly they have an outlier and then they kind of go back to the dry period. Like, this is not how a profitable YouTube niche looks like. Like, this is not how it looks. It's not one of outliers is nothing. Right, it's about how consistent is the views on this channel. So
okay, so just another niche as of you.
Yeah, but you understand, right? You need to understand these things if you were trying to assimilate data and try to understand how the YouTube game actually works. So Ice Age. So what would I do here? I mean, I would definitely switch strategy. So I would switch strategy a lot. So you need another niche. This is where I would use next level at the moment. So I have to set up my next level first. I got logged out on some random weird issues. But I will set up my. Go ahead. You have it?
I have next level. I have also next level plan.
You have it then?
Yes.
Awesome. There's your first task. So your first task is go to next level, use the filters. Let me try to demonstrate here. Like,
can I do right now?
You can, yeah, go right now. Go right now. Let me show you the filters to use. Yeah, share your screen.
Okay, wait a minute.
Can't see it. Oh shit. I have a gas light.
The option is off, brother. Share options.
Hey Dan, how you doing? I can't hear you clearly, but yeah, share your screen.
Okay. The share option is off in my window.
Oh. Well,
wait a minute.
Maybe refresh the page or something.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes. Let's go.
Okay. 2 minutes.
Yeah, just drag it out the way. Boom. Alright,
yes.
So number one thing in next level, never choose any niche in the overview page. Why? Because hundreds of thousands of people are currently using this tool, and the niche on the front page is going to have a lot of competition. As you can see, Zen is literally on top of that page.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is that channel. So where you want to go? Yes. Where you want to go is channel itself on the left.
Okay.
Long form channels. If you're doing long form, short forms, also, we have a banger video coming out like for short form. Like, it's actually crazy. So right. So here you have everything. You have all the channels. Again, don't like the default thing that next level gives you. Don't do it. If you don't have to tweak the filters to get something, don't do it, because everyone else is going to be seeing the exact same thing that you're seeing. Like, the only way to have some advantage in this game is to just find your niches in slightly different ways, so you're not entering what everyone else is entering, because it just saturates really quickly. Shorts doesn't happen that quickly. Like, niches and shorts don't saturate that quickly. Reason because shorts is smaller than YouTube long form. YouTube long form, there's endless videos every single day exposing niches. All right, so click filters on the top right. Just drag that down here.
Yes.
I would scroll down Scroll down. I would drag the revenue, monthly revenue, minimum monthly revenue. No, not the maximum. Minimum to like 2K. Just put 2,000. Yeah, scroll down again. Don't tweak anything else. I mean, what I would do, yeah, let me just show you this. Reduce the maximum to like, actually just leave it like this. Just click apply. Yeah, click apply.
Yes, yes.
Go up. Why is it showing shots? Okay, it's not. Go up. Sorry, go up. No, you're going down. Go up. Go the other way, bro. Scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll up. Bro, scroll to the top, bro.
Okay.
Scroll to the top. Very top. Keep scrolling up.
Okay.
Now click days since start. No, on the right. The other one. The other one. Days since start. No, low, left, below. No. Not those buttons. Days since start. Yeah, below that. On the right.
Acha, say it clearly in a simple English, bro.
Since start. Do you see it? Days since start. Bro, the one.
Yeah, okay.
Now what this is doing,
Yeah.
it's going to show you channels. So now it's showing you channels that started a long time ago, actually, I think. Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down a bit more. Yeah, so it's showing old channels. So you want to go up and click it again, I think. Click it one more time. Yeah, click it again. Let's see. And start to scroll. Yeah, so this is good. Now, start opening these channels in new tabs. So go up, the first one. Open the channel in the new tab. Like, you see the channel?
Okay.
Just right click, open the new tab. The name of the channel. Do the first one as well. Do the first channel, yeah.
This is the blue cam, police body cam.
Right, now, it's police body cam. When you open these, it's pretty tricky getting the footages and stuff. But I just want you all to understand how a good niche looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and open the blue line archive. Is that the name? Blue line archive. What's the name of that channel? Oh, it is blue line archive. Alright, let me share my screen quickly before we continue the niche research. I want to explain something.
Okay.
This is how the views of a channel looks like that's not saturated. How it looks is the views are consistent. It's not about one-off outliers. It's about are they posting recently this week and still seeing results this week. So the RPMs on these niches are pretty high as well. At least $7, 6, 7. Crazy. 1 day ago. Like in terms of I need you to understand this. Actually, I would want you to disregard this because like if the niche you're looking at is a really high RPM niche, you don't really need that much views on average. But it is very important to check the recent views and see if they're doing views like if they're making money consistently. You know, if they're posting this week and still seeing views, right? Now, this one's also very important. So as we see this channel right now, we want to understand that this is not the only channel doing this kind of content. Obviously, this body cam, blah, 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 blah. So the next thing I'll do is I'll use Next Level extension. This is cheap, actually. I think it's like 14 euro or something. And you'd run the similar channel thing, like the similar channel feature, and it's going to expose other small channels also trying to do this strategy. And, you know, if you can see competitors, that's actually good. It's actually good that you have competitors because it gives you more eyes into the market. So you understand what's actually happening. Because one data point is not enough. You know, like just looking at one channel and saying, oh, I'm going to do this. It's just not the best. You want to see all the data around it before you decide if you're going to do it or not, right? So when you review the competition, start to look at competitors. Try to see if you can find at least 2 competitors doing the same quality. Because some people are lazy, so they don't really make good enough quality to go viral. So you want to disregard those, but you want to look for competitors doing the similar level quality as these guys, like storytelling or like good clips, etc., etc. As long as their videos are not terrible and they're doing the exact same quality this guy is doing, and also seeing results, that's even more green flag. So you take this. Now, if you're doing the competition research though, and all you're seeing is just like similar channels trying to enter the niche, and they're not really doing well, they only have one outlier here, and then all their videos are failing consistently, then that means there's more red flags than green flags, right? That's why I said this is very important. If you try to do competition research and you're seeing small channels, like doing what you're about to do, you're about to enter this niche, you're about to start making the videos as them. If they're already doing it before you and they're failing, use that data, right? There's endless niches. That's why I was telling John, you need to get Next Level. So if you already have the idea of like niche scarcity, you kind of want to convince yourself to really do that niche because you really like it. But if you have endless niches, you don't really care. You can just convince yourself to not do it. Like I just convinced myself to not do niches rather than do them. So if I can't do this, if I can find like competitors doing what they're doing but they're kind of failing, I'll just say I'm not going to do it, right? Because now it's skewed, it's too noisy, you know, it's probably like, you know, because you're going to get average of what the niche of what the market is getting. Now, if you want the niche to last a long time, like if you want long term, like some kind of evergreen, or if you want something long term, if you're not just chasing trends, you want to invest something somewhere and you want to come back 10 months later and still be earning from that channel, then you need an entry barrier. That's actually why the copcam niche has never disappeared. Like the copcam niche has been around for years and years and years. Why? Because there's an entry barrier. And the entry barrier is not even the storytelling, it's not the editing, it's not blah blah blah. It's because most people can't find these clips, right? Like you have to kind of have a deal with like law departments, for example, to have access to these, I believe. But like most people that want to enter these niches, they don't know where to get these cop cam footages. So people just say, okay, I'm not going to do, I'll do something else. That's the entry barrier. That's why it's still doing so well to this day. Because if everyone on the earth can find these clips, it would not be performing right now. It would be saturated. Everyone would be posting the same things. They'll get tired of it. They'll stop watching it. But because there's an entry barrier, it's still working years later. Yeah, that's why this is important. So anyway, so what you're gonna do, Aman, is you're gonna run this thing that we're talking about, like this checklist. And you're gonna follow that process, and you're gonna use those filters, and you're gonna keep scrolling on next level and save all the challenges you find. And run it through this. Hopefully, you have the similar channel extension too. Run it through and make a short list, like 15 niches you think you can do, right? The ones you think you can execute, or that you want to find editors for, etc. Right? That has all these things checked. Make a list of that. Send it over. I'm gonna review it, and then that's how we're gonna choose a niche that you're actually gonna do. That's actually gonna work. After you do that, we start doing the ideation research, ideation stuff that we talked about. Yeah, that's how it goes, bro. So we've got 10 minutes left. Let me quickly answer some questions. Dan, what's up?
Okay.
You're a bit late. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
Chilling, how are you?
I'm late. Yeah, I thought it was tomorrow.
Oh shit, yeah, it's the flipping. It was a bug, bro. Like,
Yes, bro. So suggest a niche which is very easy,
yeah,
which I can editor for a cheap level.
and
And
you gotta find a profitable niche first using the process I told you, and then I'm gonna, if you want to hire editors, then we're gonna help you find the cheapest talent for them. But you gotta do the research first. Dan, do you need anything? What do you think? What's going on? Do you think you're being...
Yeah, man. I'm gonna just show you real quick. So I just want to share my analytics, see if anything,
Right. Oh yeah, I saw this.
anything that you want to suggest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think these are something that came from you guys.
Yeah.
Clicking on it. But yeah, it's not being pushed organically yet.
Yeah.
Not sure if this is normal. Is it normal?
Yeah, that's normal. That comes over time, and you need to also post a bit more videos.
Okay.
They all compound.
Yeah. It's okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And what about the thumbnail? Is it good, or let me show you?
Good. And the reason you also kind of have to wait a little bit more to get impressions is because your ideas are evergreen. Like you're making evergreen
Right.
ideas. So, which is not
Right.
obviously, right? That's another thing that you can do.
So the title of the video is the $10,000 gap between leasing and financing the same car,
Right.
and this is the thumbnail. So I thought if somebody reads the title and looks at this, they'll instantly have a peak. It'll pique their curiosity a little bit, because this happens all the time where people finance their cars instead of leasing them. So I thought it was a really good idea.
Yeah, I mean, like we'll have great ideas, but then only the market confirms if an idea is good or not. In terms of pure thumbnail aesthetics and like, is this thumbnail like in terms of like pure like psychology and like how thumbnails work? The thumbnail stops the scroll, right? So thumbnail is saying lease versus finance.
Right.
Usually I'll think, all right, this video is just an explanation video comparing versus finance, etc. The title then says the $10,000 gap between leasing and financing the same car. So it's now about a car, and it's the $10,000 figure that comes into it. Like there's like some dissonance between the two, right? But that's fine. I'm just noticing this because I have the experience, right? What I like to do is to just use data. Like don't make from your own assumptions, because you have like I've made so many videos that failed. Like I've made so many videos, so many titles, so many combinations that all failed. So I can start to say, think, I say, okay, this is shit, or this is not good, blah blah blah. Right? But I'm not saying that you should obviously start thinking that way. I'm saying the best way we can go about this right now is to use purely what the market is telling us. So for example, what competition do you have for this niche you're doing? Do you have other people like similar audiences as you, for example?
I haven't found any. Can you tell me a few ways that I can find some competition?
So you're in the finance kind of niche space, right? So if I was to, I'm sharing my screen now, so you can head over.
Oh, okay. Let me stop.
Yeah. So yeah, essentially the kind of like finance department now. So what you want, the best way to like say, to not wait for, because your ideas are like simply evergreen, which means that it's like the slowest form of ideas to get impressions. I'm not saying it's bad.
Right.
Each video is...
Yeah, that's good. That's what I want.
That's good, yeah. And they all like compound, etc., etc. But what you can do to get there slightly faster is to look at what YouTube's rewarding right now. What is YouTube rewarding right now, right? So let's see if we can find some smart channels for you. These are all not Faceless channels, so how you can do ideation and stuff like that. It's this thing called 1 of 10. So if I had a channel in your niche right now,
1 of 10.
Yeah, I would like I'll search like finance or whatever here, and like start looking for like outliers happening recently, or like...
Okay, we cannot see your screen.
Go ahead. You gotta enter your screen.
We
Did you
can't,
say anything?
we can't see your screen though.
I can see it.
Yeah, bro, man, you gotta lock in, bro. Lock in and find the right thing. So what 1 of 10 lets you do, right, is you can link your channel, for example. Let's say I had a finance channel. I don't want to open
Right.
our channels because I'll expose all the channels we have linked, but you can link your channel
Right.
to 10, and now,
Oh, okay. I can link my channel.
yeah, so now you have to, you start to explore the market and start to find out, what kind of ideas are getting
Right.
used recently. And find,
Okay. Which option is it? Like the linking? Is it the settings?
yeah, it's in the settings.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or you
It's
can do
fine.
it from here. Like if you click generate idea, you can click this.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll just figure it out.
Yeah. So you can go even slightly back, because I'm doing last 6 months right now. I could remove this. Obviously, the more recent, the better. And again, finance is not the niche to get millions and millions of views most times, just because RPMs are so high and like it compensates in some shape or form. Like, let me do last year, for example. So you can start to only look at like, say, obviously you can tweak this. You talked about leasing, for example. Like I don't know, like the variety of ideas that you can do.
Yeah, like the fourth one here.
Yeah.
The one that yeah.
Yeah. So
But there's something I came across.
exactly. This is another thing I actually wanted to explain to you. There's another. You know how there's outlier video ideas? There's also outlier thumbnails, right? The fact that
Right.
it's got 96K views means that this thumbnail works. Like that's it. So if you had outlier linked, like if you had your channel linked, for example, you could generate another idea based on your channel, and you can also take it
Okay.
with this thumbnail, right? Because it's proven to work. This thumbnail will work 1,000 times more. Will be 1,000 times more effective than the thumbnail that you think should work, right?
Right.
This has done all the testing for you. This thumbnail has 1 million people has seen this thumbnail in terms of impressions, right? And a lot of people chose
Right.
some people chose no clip. So it's done all the testing for you, and it got 100,000 views. So YouTube likes this thumbnail. So if you're making similar ideas, like you can take this thumbnail, apply it for anything else, and like this is just where I get my thumbnail ideas as well. I can,
Okay.
so when you get your outline ideas, you also get your thumbnail ideas from here.
Okay.
So should we use 1 of 10?
Second,
Should we use 1 of 10?
if you can get 1 of 10, sure. We also help you with ideas, so you don't need to, but if you can get it, absolutely do get 1 of 10. 1 of 10, next level extension. That's the 2-stack that I'm using. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, Dan, as you can see in the last 5 months, it's a really solid idea. It doesn't have to be last week. It doesn't have to be an idea that worked last week. If it worked 5 months ago, people have probably forgotten about ideas like that. They'll probably work again. Now you get to like generate ideas based on this outline, and it can give you like different ideas.
Okay. It's gonna generate.
Yeah, so
Right.
you're working off of outlines here. This is another one that's performed recently. It's not a lot of like finance stuff here, but you can. Another thing you can do is, you see how we find this idea right now? I can click it, and I can do similar topics, and then they try to find similar finance topics. That's also like working. Hopefully you can find something. Come on. Alright, boom. Now you have a new wave of like finance topic that kind of also worked. That you can adapt off of this. If you have your channel link, you can adapt this idea in so many different ways.
Right.
Okay, this is another one.
Yeah.
Even though it's small. And this guy's not appearing here. Boom, like this is what you need for ideation. You need to have data like this. A bunch of ideas here that you can adapt for your own channel and thumbnail style. Like this is how you get the market responding to you faster.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what
Yeah, but what I was thinking about is the whole, I guess, the style of the channel. If it's gonna copy another channel, is it not gonna be like pushed lesser because it already exists or something like that? Because I remember Google updating this recently.
I mean, not really. So if a format like if some kind of editing style gets views, that's actually good. It's just proven, right? The things that make you end up not getting enough views, blah blah blah, it's just the ideas, right? It's mostly the ideas and the thumbnail. It's mostly if the person that's gonna watch the video, if they see the title and thumbnail and they think, oh, I've seen this 1,000 times, I don't really want to watch this. That's what kind of you not get views. But let's say I start a new channel in a completely separate niche. Let's say I'm doing World War II stories, blah 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 blah, and I have this idea. I know how to make the thumbnails. I have an idea for the thumbnails. I have an idea for how I'm going to be titling the videos. Now I'm thinking to myself, what kind of recipe? How do I, visualize this video? What kind of ideas would I do? I would say, okay, I'll try to go to the market, try to find like different ways people are editing stuff. Maybe it's like different faceless ways. If I come to this channel, for example, and I'll say, okay, this style has performed, right? I would still choose say, okay, I can make those kind of stories in this style because the algorithm, it's performed before.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say, oh, I'm not going to do it because they have some ideas that didn't perform, right? Because, the ideas that mostly carries the video. So, like this editing style is proven. What stops it is mostly the ideas, people getting used to the same sort of ideas, thumbnail, blah, 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 and all these things. So I don't think that's the platform. Ideation carries a lot of shit. Ideation and obviously the video itself still has to illustrate that, so you get good enough a video
Okay.
to satisfy.
Yep.
But
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but first of all, I just need like more eyes on my content before I make a judgment, because it's actually no questions. But I'll keep posting consistently, and then probably try to post like every day. I might not have time, but I'll try to see if I can get production to go up a little bit and post like almost every day, and see how YouTube pushes the videos. If not, I'll just try to see if I can fill the gaps between these other channels that are already working.
yeah, that's why.
You know.
Sounds good. Any
Okay,
questions?
perfect. All right then.
Slightly late here. Quickly.
Yeah, no questions, man. Thank you so much for your help. I'll reach out on the chat if you need it.
That's right.
Thank you.
Talk soon.
All right.
Aman, John, you all have questions?
Okay, so my work is to find niches, as you tell me, in the next level. And can you help me in find video editors?
Yes, we'll help you find video editors. Let's find the niche first. I'll guide you and find the video editors.
So,
Sounds
so I will send you it 2-3 hours in the next 3 hours.
Sounds good. Take your time. Remember, list of 15 niches. Don't rush it. Niche selection is the most important part of the process. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. John, any questions?
No, I'm good. I'll work on trying to figure out the niches as well.
Awesome. Okay, so you're gonna get the channel. Are you gonna get next level? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I might be able to get next level.
Right.
It depends though. I still have to think about it.
Yeah. Well, just let me know. We end up deciding. And we'll move.
Okay. So should I unlist the video which I 9 video?
No, don't unlist anything. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't unlist. Don't delete. Don't private.
Okay. So I find 15 niches, list of niches,
Yeah.
and suppose I we selected a niche, but I don't have too much knowledge in that niche. Then how we will work on that?
That's the part we decide when we're doing ideation, right? Just your goal right now is just to use the checklist I showed. You can just take a screenshot of this. Like this is all it is, right? You can just take a screenshot. It's just use it and make the list. Don't worry about what you can and can't do or what you don't know how to do. There's AI now, and, there's a lot of stuff that can help you. But we're gonna disqualify them later in terms of if we can implement them or not. But just focus on the views and feasibility and like if it's gonna get views or not, or if it's earning, is RPMs good. Just focus on the potential first. We're gonna disqualify if we can do them or
Okay.
not.
Okay. I have a niche in my mind.
Come on. Go.
I have a niche in my mind. Curious explorer. Please, can you guide me in right now? Little bit, 2 minutes, 5 minutes.
Curious Explorer.
Yes.
That would
Which is in a list.
Do the competition research for this niche. Do the competition research. Find out what small channels, how they're performing in this niche.
Yes, there's a 3-4 competition in that, and Curious Explorer is on the top.
Right. And how the small.
Please, can you see that right now for 2 minutes?
Sure. Send the competition quick. Do you have them?
No, I have not done list of competitors, but I once a day I see 3-4 competitions which are making 10 videos and still popping, still get high views on low subs.
Boom. That's good. So make the list. Send it to me. I'm gonna have a look at it. Make the list. Send it to me. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Make the list. Send it to me.
Can you share your screen?
No.
And
No, make the list. Send it to me in your support chat. I'm gonna have a look at it.
Yeah, man, I have a quick question. For a new video I'm going to publish today, should I keep the published subscription feed on or no?
For the first video, what did you use?
I switched it off.
I'll still keep it off. Like, you don't
Okay.
really, to be honest, Dan, you don't want to be worrying too much about right now, especially after your
Yeah, okay.
3 videos, etc. If you're getting impressions or not. The nature of the niche you're in is just going to compound from there, right? Like, you need to focus on having
Yeah, for sure.
systems in place where you can produce videos for cheap, so that you're actually investing and you're not letting your mind kind of like play tricks on you or like get in.
No, the content that I'm making, it's not even, it doesn't cost anything, bro. It's all free.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's really good. It's really good. If I watch it and I learn so much, but if it pops off, it's going to be really, really nice.
That's good. So plant it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
All right.
Next.
Man, I've answered all your questions, bro. Send me the list of that niche and the competitors. I'm gonna have a look at it.
okay, I'm going to send you in the 5 minutes.
Good call.
Yeah, thank you, man. Take care.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Okay, thank you.